Good morning and welcome to this week's A Positive Habit. I hope you're good and thanks as always for being with me. It's so lovely to have you. This week I'm looking at a book by Padraig O'Morain that is called The Daily Calm, and it is 100 daily reminders, which I quite like the idea of reminding ourselves to help you build the mindfulness habit of being calm. So one of them that strikes me, and there's a few that really I just think are so integral to help us to remember the importance of being calm, and how when you feel calm, it is true that everything flows from that energy. You know, you're so much more able to make decisions, you're so much more able to have clarity. Needless to say how effective it is on a biological level. Your whole digestive system works. Everything is so much more manageable from a calm state of mind. So basically this one here is called Does It Really Matter Really? And there's 100 different ones, as I said, different ideas of how to bring calmness into your daily life. So does it really matter really? And that is the idea that, to put it simply, and it is quite a simple idea, but what it is about reminding ourselves, don't sweat the small stuff. We have a saying here in my house about don't sweat the small stuff. You know, we all get there where, I don't know, it could be something breaks, it could be, you know, something doesn't work out as you'd planned, and it's that immediate sort of, you know, as if it's the end of the world, when of course we know it isn't. So it's a really good question to ask yourself. It's the same thing as don't sweat the small stuff. Does it really matter? Really? So Padraig says, much of what we worry about doesn't really matter. Accepting and reminding ourselves of this can bring instant relief from constant fretting. We have a strange habit of worrying about things that might be inconvenient or annoying, but that don't really matter. Yet, that worry gets us stressed and damages our quality of life. And we can all relate to that. For instance, maybe it doesn't matter all that much if you choose the wrong restaurant, miss the train, or have lots of unanswered emails in your inbox. Again, something many of us can relate to. Is it worth worrying about? Probably not. And when we practice mindful acceptance, we can spot unnecessary worry and drop it. Sorry, as I'm reading this, I'm remembering I don't have my glasses. So that's why it's taking me longer. So apologies. So what I love about the book actually is that he gives us practical ways, and that's one of the big things I believe in, is helping to, you know, present an idea, but then how do you implement it? It's the how that's so important. So Padraig says the best way to practice this is with small inconveniences. Resolve that for 20 minutes you will ask yourself of worries that arise, does it really matter? Really? And it's that second really that gives you even extra time to contemplate, you know, does it actually, you know, what impact does this have on my life? Of course, sometimes he says it really will, obviously for greater, you know, more important aspects of our lives. But I predict that you'll be surprised at how often it doesn't. Try to do this every day at the same time. So in other words, to get into the habit of it so that it, you know, starts off as a 20-minute window, but then it's something that you start to more organically and subconsciously start to create. And that is what happens. That's how the mind and the brain works, that over time, it just really starts to become so much more of a default setting. So thank you for watching. Please do give that a go. I'd love to hear your feedback. I always do love hearing from you. And have a lovely bank holiday Monday, and I'll see you next week. Lots of love. Bye.